Good day everyone. Today we will be comparing and contrasting two of the most important novels in Philippine literature, Noli and El Filibusterismo. We will be using the book Why Counting Counts, a study of forms and consciousness and problems of language in Noli and El Filibusterismo by Benedict Anderson as our reference. For the characters, the main characters of both novels are Filipino intellectuals who are educated in Europe and return to the Philippines to find corruption and injustice in their society. In Noli Me Tangere, the protagonist is Crisostomo Ibarra and wealthy and idealistic young man. In El Filibusterismo, the protagonist is Simon, a bitter and vengeful man seeking to overthrow Spanish colonial government. Both characters are driven by their desire for justice and reform in their society. The plot of Noli Me Tangere is around Crisostomo Ibarra's attempts to bring reform to his community, including his efforts to build a school for the poor. However, these efforts are thwarted by the corrupt Spanish colonial government and the Catholic Church. The novel ends with Ibarra being falsely accused of treason and his fiancée Maria Clara being forced into a convent. In contrast, the plot of El Filibusterismo focuses on Simon's plan to overthrow the colonial government through a revolution. He seeks to use his wealth and influence to manipulate the colonial leaders and instigate rebellion among people. The novel ends with the failed revolution and Simon's tragic death. So the main themes of both novels are the injustices and corruption in colonial Philippine society, as well as the struggle for national identity and independence. Both novel addresses the theme of national identity with Simon and Ibarra's attempts to inspire the revolution and the Filipino struggle for independence. In conclusion, Anderson's book provides a comparative analysis of Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, highlighting the similarities and differences in their characters, plots, and themes. Both novels depicts the injustices and corruption in colonial Philippine society as well as the struggle for national identity and independence. However, the plots and characters differ in their approaches to these themes, with Noli Me Tangere focusing on the efforts of wealthy and idealistic young man to bring reform, while El Filibusterismo centers on a bitter and vengeful man seeking to instigate revolution. And that's all.